Alright, so Steely Dan, Peg, to date is still one of my favorite introduction videos and reactions to any band or any group or any artist. And you guys definitely show love, and you guys let me know they are definitely a group to check out. So we're back with them again. This is Do It Again. Ironically, no pun intended. This is Steely Dan, Do It Again. I'm ready to hear it. Again, if it's anything like Peg, we in for a treat. So I'm not even going to waste no time. We're going to get into it. We'll do the song research afterwards. Let's go. Now wait, now for one, I didn't even acknowledge it, but let's do it real quick. The cover art that we're looking at. Y'all told me that Steely Dan, y'all said with a lot of their music, most of their discography has sexual undertones. So based off of this first verse, I feel like they'll give me more context, so I don't even have to play the guess game. I'll just wait and listen. But just looking at this cover art, it's pretty self-expressive. Like it doesn't really leave that much room for interpretation. I think everything. I mean. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. So, oh man, I can't believe like alright. So, but the first verse, for one, I love the instrumentation. Let me stick with that. I love the instrumentation. It's a vibe. Again, if you wasn't really paying attention to the lyrics and just getting up and wanted to hear a vibe, this is definitely something that could get you on your feet and get you a nice little two-step. But the lyrics are crazy. But I want to hear more.
When you know she's no high climber, then you find your only friend in a room with your two-timer, and you're sure you're near the end. Then you love a little wild one, and she brings you only sorrow. All the time you know she's smiling, you'll be on your knees tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, so that's definitely a first. I've never heard a guitar solo immediately followed up by a keyboard solo. I've never heard that before. Usually it's separated by a verse, like, okay, verse, solo, verse, and finish on a solo, but I've never heard back to back. Now, and the only reason I say that is because I feel like I have heard songs where you do have like a guitar solo, but it's pretty brief, about 15 to 20 seconds, and then it kind of translates and another instrument starts to kind of take over for an extra few seconds. But the guitar solo was about a good minute here, and then this keyboard solo was about a good minute. So I've never heard that style of composition where like literally both instruments dominate for over a minute. Like with the Doors, it just goes straight into Ray Manzarek, and he goes crazy on the keyboards for a good minute or two. Or Guns N' Roses, it just goes straight to Slash, and he does his thing. So I've never heard a guitar solo just straight up and then go straight into, a keyboard solo. So that's a first, but both was fire. But I ain't gonna lie, I kept singing, just the chorus is so catchy. Jack and do it again. Like, it's just such a vibe. I kept hearing that during the solo, but both solos were actually incredible.
In Vegas, that you're not a gambling man, then you'll find you're back in Vegas with a handle in your hand. Your bad cards can make you money, so you hide them when you're able. In the land of milk and honey, you must put them on the table. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. We'll turn it round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again.
Yeah, nah, that song is fire. That song is fire. So maybe it's not the first verse. It gave me a lot of. I won't even say what I was thinking this song was about to be about, cause I feel like I was completely wrong. It just sounded like it was just a song kind of talking about a man in Vegas and kind of not really being able to control. Just kind of not being able to control themselves. Like they just in Vegas having the time of their life, and it's like you just want to do it again. You know what I mean? Regardless of what it is that he's referencing, it's like, man, I don't want to control it. I just want to I just want to enjoy every second of it. He kept referencing the black card, so clearly he was talking about somebody who got some money and access. And he just living it up, and he don't want to stop. He want to keep doing it. But at first, I thought he was, I don't know. I kind of thought the song was about to go in like a real dirty, dark kind of direction. But I'll say I thought he was talking about prostitution. I thought he was talking about prostitution. But again, he referenced a lot of gambling, and he kept, clearly he was talking about Vegas, so it could be anything. All of the things that you can get involved in Sin City. I think he was kind of talking about everything. But I thought it was going to be a little bit more sexual. But Alright, so the song is composed and performed by Steely Dan, who released it as a single from their debut album, Can't Buy a Thrill, as its opening track. Oh, wow. The single deferred from the album version, shortening the intro and outro and omitting the organ solo. Oh, no. Yeah, definitely happy we didn't react to that version. Definitely. Released in 1972, the song debuted on the Billboard Hot 100 and reached number 6 in 1973. Making it Steely Dan's second highest charting single. Features an electric sitar. What the hell is a sitar? A type of electric string instrument designed to mimic the sound of the sitar, a traditional musical instrument in India. It literally looks like a guitar, but a sitar. Okay. By Denny Dias. The plastic organ solo by Donald Fagen was performed on a Yamaha YC30. Okay. All right. I don't really give us much on the sales and all of that, but look. All I know is Steely Dan, they never cease to amaze me. So this is only my second reaction to them. And the funk and the groove that I hear and that I feel when I listen to their music is just not what I was expecting when I originally, on Peg, you know, we could go back and watch that reaction. I was just not expecting groove, dance, funk, soul. I wasn't expecting that at all. This is almost like in a category of like a Earth, Wind and Fire or The Whispers, or you know what I'm saying, something that has like a 70s, just a little Bee Gees-ish, you know, but not, I wouldn't necessarily put it in the Bee Gees category, but just that funk, that groove, that get up and dance. But man, it's some feel good music, and the instrumentation in this one was definitely a little bit more profound. Again, with both a sitar solo, and then a keyboard solo, organ solo. Again, I've never heard that before, and I really, really liked it. And because of how they both were kind of like pitched or toned, they kind of sounded the same, which was actually pretty cool. It was almost, you wouldn't have really been able to decipher the difference between the two if you wasn't really paying attention. So I really like that aspect of it, and again, what I love most about them so far, and again, y'all told me that a lot of their music has a lot of sexual undertones. I love how they leave even the artwork. Again, it's pretty straight to the point. Like, you got a clear idea of what is referencing, but they don't exactly say it. So a little metaphoric in their lyricism, but it's really cool. It's really cool. I love Steely Dan, man. I mean, I loved them after Peg, but this clearly they got some more joints that I need to check out. So y'all let me know what else from Steely Dan I need to check out. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget that 75K giveaway. Until next time with Steely Dan. Peace.